This was epic. The first leg of the Champions League semi-final between Barcelona and Inter delivered absolutely phenomenal emotions. Lamine Yamal produced a Ballon d'Or level performance, and today we're going to break down why, despite the 3-3 scoreline, Barca remained huge favorites heading into the return leg in Milan. Let's go! They're really strong, top-tier defense, a powerful midfield, and a dangerous attack. We need to be 100% ready, said Hansi Flick ahead of the match. And Inter proved him right within 30 seconds, scoring the fastest goal in the Champions League semi-final history. So what went wrong? Let's rewind. Barca pressed high right from the start. Classic stuff. We had a good chance to stop the attack if Frankie had won the duel against Lautaro. Then Thuram beat Inigo, Barella exposed out left flank, and although Koundé managed to win his challenge against Dimarco, Jules' panic clearance led to a second wave of attack. Barella to Dumfries, a pass into the middle, and Inigo slipped at the worst possible moment. Thuram finished it off with a stunning backheel. Total chaos, and we had at least 3 chances to prevent it. Barca responded immediately with danger from Lamine and Rafinha. It's worth reminding everyone, Lamine picked up a knock during the pre-match warm-up. His availability was in doubt. Imagine how different this match could have been if that injury had been worse. Let's not even go there. In the 9th minute, Lamine once again dragged the team forward. Bastoni stopped him well. Yes, there was some contact, but let's be honest, not enough for a penalty. Inter replied with counters. In the 11th, Szczesny made a big play rushing out to beat Lautaro to the ball. Then came 2 huge Barca chances to equalize. First, Lamine picked out Ferran inside the box, but the finish lacked precision. Moments later, Torres again aimed for the far corner. That was close. And then, instead of 2-1 in our favor, it was 0-2. In the 21st minute, at the Dimarco corner, Acerbi outmuscled Martin and Dumfries beat both Olmo and Pedri to double the lead. But you know what? That sinking feeling, it's over, wasn't there. That's the magic of Flick's Barca. You could feel it. The remontada was coming. 24th minute, a historic moment for Barcelona and for world football. Lamine Yamal picked up the ball deep in his own zone, beat Marcus Thuram, surged into open space, dropped Mkhitaryan with dazzling feints, shifted the ball to his left, flew past Bastoni's potential block, and curled a screamer into the far corner. One of the greatest goals of this Champions League season, maybe even of this generation. A mythical goal. A 17-year-old who decided it was time to score. His body language said it all. He left seasoned pros like Thuram and Mkhitaryan behind and dismantled Inter's defense with the calm of a veteran and the genius of a prodigy. This was a goal from nothing. Pure football magic. La Masia magic. And it's free. For Barca and for the world. Enjoy it. We could talk about that goal for hours, but let's move on. Flick's Barca pinned Inter in their own half. The game suddenly looked like that Copa del Rey comeback against Atletico, another 0-2 that turned into Blaugrana's domination. Barca raised the tempo to its peak and Inter simply couldn't cope. At times, Barca's possession surpassed 80%. It was elite-level football. The most dominant Barca we've seen since the Guardiola era. 26th minute, another moment of magic from Lamine. Thuram, Mkhitaryan and Dimarco tried to shut him down, but our magician was unstoppable. Incredible solo work, and Sommer just about saved Inter with his fingertips. This guy is incredible. Even Erling Haaland wrote on Instagram after that run. Lamine Yamal is an incredible player, you have to admit it. He is one of the best, if not the best winger in the world, said Alessandro Bastoni after the match. Lamine wasn't done. He toyed with Dimarco and Mkhitaryan again, but Sommer stood tall. 36th minute, Lamine's pressing sparked a rapid counter. Ferran's shot was blocked, but Yamal was first to the rebound and teed up Olmo. Sommer again with a world-class save. And besides Lamine, Barca have another wizard. Pedri Potter received a pass from Cubarsí, instantly read the play and whipped the perfect cross to Rafinha, who headed it across to Ferran Torres. 2-2. It looked so effortless, so smooth, like Barca could score a few more before halftime. But we ended the half on a sour note. Jules Koundé picked up an injury and will now miss not just the second leg, but also El Clásico. For the second half, Flick made the change we all expected. Araujo came in, Inigo Martinez moved to left back, and Barca lined up with 4 center backs: Eric, Araujo, Cubarsí and Inigo. The second half was stance. First, Dimarco took a shot from inside the box, and honestly, we got lucky there. But then came another corner and another goal. I had a feeling that this moment wouldn't pass by Barca without consequences. Once again, Dumfries overpowered the Barcelona players. This time it was Olmo, Araujo and even Inigo. Szczesny didn't do his best in that episode either. Inter squad is very tall, strong and full of experienced players. When they get the chance, they take it, said Hansi Flick post-match. But Barca hit back fast from a corner of their own. Almost Lamine Yamal dominated for Rafinha, and what a strike. Shame they gave it as an own goal by Zammer. That was a banger from Rafa. 3-3, what a match. At this point, both sides were exhausted. It became a game of one mistake. Barca were lucky when Hideran's boot size cost him a goal. Epic offside. Then came another moment of Yamal magic, a shot off the crossbar. And Rafinha had one last chance to win it in stoppage time, but in the end 3-3. Everything will be decided at Stadio Giuseppe Meazza. And this time, Barca should have Ballon and Lewandowski back from injury. After the match, everyone was talking about Lamine Yamal. I haven't seen a player like Lamine Yamal in the last 8 or 9 years. We had to put 3 players on him, Inzaghi claimed. I think Lamine Yamal is a talent that is born only once every 50 years. As a pure football talent, I'm going as far as to say I think Lamine Yamal is on another level to any player playing the game in the top 5 leagues in the world football. 17 years old, truly unbelievable, Rio Ferdinand wrote on X. It's not DeMarcus' fault, it's just Lamine Yamal. He's above him, Ruud Gullit stated. And just a few posts from X. Today I saw Inzaghi build a 3-man wall to stop Yamal from cutting inside. Mourinho did the same to stop a Ballon d'Or winning Messi. This is the level this kid is at. Inzaghi fixed the win where Yamal was destroying Inter, 3 or 4 players covering it now. Ballon d'Or performance, and the list goes on. Even after such a sensational game, Lamine was frustrated, but his words give us hope for something even greater in Milan. We're only thinking about the second leg, and we are going to win it. Hansi Flick also promises a comeback. We were in the same situation against Atletico in the Copa. That's football. Let's stay positive. And that guy on X made a great point. Look at it this way. We're going to the second leg to score and win, not to defend a lead and fear bottling it. What did you think of Lamine's performance? What are your predictions for the second leg? Drop them in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed the analysis. I worked hard on this one. And don't forget to check out our Barca app, complete stats, player ratings, and all the latest news before the clash in Milan. Link in the pinned comment. Subscribe and stay with us. Bye!